Good morning, everybody. I am Anchorhaven, and it is 5:09 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. On this channel, we look at all things mystical wellness, secret space programs, super soldier programs, covert military abductions, time travel, stargates, cloning, disclosure, what's going on in the world, generally what's going on in our disclosure community. And I pull cards. So this is our early AM live gathering. And I come on at 5 a.m. in the UK, which is 1 a.m. Eastern and midnight Central. So thank you so much for joining me. This is what Anchorhaven looks like at 5 a.m. Aussie Jake, James Whitcus, good morning. G'day, my best bong smoker in the world. Hello guys, how are you? Thank you for joining me. This is an over 18s channel at this time of the day, so please do let me know where in the world you are. If you're not a regular, if it's your first time joining us, let me know what time it is where you are, and then you are welcome to stay with us. But thank you for joining me. It's 5 a.m. I'm feeling a bit like 5 a.m. Oh, so just kind of settling in, waking up and settling in. It is dark outside. It's pretty chilly here today, actually. And I've been having really random dreams in the night. So how is everybody? Australia, other bong smoking capital of the world. Yeah, so I did a year in Australia. I did a working holiday visa in Australia and I flew into Brisbane. And then I did some conservation volunteering for 6 weeks. And then I flew to Perth. Worked in some country pubs there, and then I met somebody, got a camper van together, and then we camper vanned all the way down from Perth down and all the way across and then over to Tasmania. So yeah, I had a good time out there. My friend Rob was like really like Ocker Australian and very handy man. So we had a Volkswagen Combi and we had 2 batteries on it and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Have a good day, legend. You too, legend. Aussie Jake's a cool guy. Yeah. Good morning, Wizard Wickus. How are you today? Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining me this early in the morning. This is the early AM live. When we get together, we talk about all manner of things. What's going on in the world? Is there a topic for today, please? Did everybody watch the show on Typical Skeptic last night? The James Rink kind of honorary show and what's going on with his platform and his legacy. Did anybody watch that show? I felt a bit conflicted about it, to be honest. Yeah, not too sure how I felt about that. What else did we have on yesterday? I had a good day yesterday. I even did a mini live with me outdoors. You don't get to see me outdoors very often. It was sunny. Oh, Alistair Van Blaze, good morning. How are you? That's such a cool name. So welcome to the early AM live. Wasn't in a good mood from the previous show. No, like, Jason, when are you in a good mood at the moment? Everything's really pissing you off. But yeah, the Wizard show. What was going on with the Wizard show? When is the only time ever I've never got a reading? I've always had a reading on the Wizard show. Always. I rely on the upgrade. I rely on that download from Phil Barrow. So they were like in super slow, like slow-mo, I don't know. I mean, I was in like the top 5 or 6 and I didn't get a reading. What? So I was a bit disappointed, Jason, you're right. What they were talking about there about James. So yeah, so they were basically, you have to go back and watch the show because I'm not going to do justice what the group of 3 people were talking about. They're basically taking over his corporation. They're taking over the Super Soldier Talk brand, and they created a new channel called Super Soldier Talk 2. So personally, something felt a little bit off for me. And, you know, and Clan Mother was in the chat basically saying the reality of what his health was like towards the end. And she is a certified medical practitioner, right? So when the speakers were saying, oh, he had no pain, and you've got the Clan Mother, who's an actual nurse for like 30 years, is saying he was in a lot of pain, actually. We had these conversations and I was trying to help him, you know. So it's a bit weird. You can't plant flowers if you haven't botany. Or are you talking about lobotomy? Good morning, Lemon Pilgrim. Let us know where in the world you are if you'd like to stay with us. This channel is for over 18s only. It's 5:14 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. So we're just chit-chatting about podcasts that we've seen recently, things that are going on in our community perhaps, or if anyone's got an actual topic of discussion, pop it in the chat. We'll have a bit of a chinwag. So, Ben Bowers, Senegal. Where's that? Eh? Where's that? Apologise. Oh, my mind's saying apologise for your geography. Nathan Fox, hello. Chuck Norris isn't resting in peace. Peace is resting in him. I love the Chuck Norris jokes. They're so funny. What a legend, eh? What a legend passing away. The new Ryan Gosling space movie just came out. Oh, did it? The Hail Mary. Yes. Okay. What do we think about this? Has anybody watched the trailers? What do we think about it? I don't know. I think it looked good. I'm not like a huge Ryan Gosling fan. There's no reason not to be. He seems to be pretty cool. Best Top. Hello. Yep, let us know where in the world you are and what time it is where you are. Oh, you're in South Africa. Oh, Ben Bowers is in South Africa. That's really cool, pal. Best Top, hello. So James says, this might be the reason for the hot ears yesterday. CME impact, sparks, geomagnetic storm. A CME hit Earth's magnetic field. Wow, that's interesting. Shalom to you too. Wishing you many blessings. So it's very early here in the UK. Fly, the sequel to Drive. You're in Cheesington. Arse Cheesington. Jason Kelly, thank you for stopping by. Hillbilly John, can you drive a van? No, I can't actually. I've never driven a van. I probably could if I tried. Why, what have you got in mind? Do I need a shovel? You look a lot like Bilbo Baggins. Welcome, Jessie. You try being 50 years old at 5:15 in the morning. This is how real women look at 5:15 a.m. with no makeup, no filter. Let me put some filter on. Let me put a touch up so you guys don't have to. I could put makeup on. Oh, this is funny. No, I'm not going to put makeup on, but I'm going to try and touch up. There you go. It's a bit of retouch for you. Retouch. Sil Cola, welcome. Oh, Jason Kelly is in Glasgow. Thank you. You look great. Yeah, you know what? I'm 50 years old. So, you know, this is how real women look at 5:15 a.m. And you should be so lucky that the person that you're lying next to looks this good at 5:15 a.m. I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. But crystals do help, for sure. So crystals keep you looking young. Okay, Jason Kelly is in Glasgow. I look like a little Bilbo. Well, I am actually in the Shire. I live in Cheshire. I'm just going to have pour a drink. So, yeah. Jason, it took you a while to get that one. Oh, no, I think you've missed... It's Jessie needs to go as well. Jessie, say something nice or you're out. Good morning, everybody. What the heck was that? What? Oh, I missed it. Oh, my God. I missed it. Oh, wow. Okay. Guys, be respectful. Let us know where in the world you are. Do you like pickled onions? I do like pickled onions, Hillbilly John. I do, actually. I like pickled gherkins as well. Gushaden. Okay, what's this? This is the Mystical Wellness channel. Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is the early AM community gathering where we talk about what's going on in the world. We talk about all things mystical wellness, disclosure, secret space programs, super soldier programs, covert military abductions, occasionally a little bit of SRA. We don't mean to, but it comes up. And okay, Jason Kelly, seriously. It's okay. They tell you look like Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. My precious. Okay. So we're getting loads of weirdos coming on. Guys, this is an over 18s channel and we talk about all manner of weird shit over here at 5:19 a.m. This is the early AM live gathering. We talk about a bit of everything. That was good. So I am Anchorhaven and I am in the United Kingdom and in the northwest of England. Liverpool City Reading, Goshaden. I hope you are Japanese because I've got the Japanese deck, the yokai. So we've got the Japanese spirit monsters and folklore. And once we've settled in, I will pull some cards. I just need a minute. Why are you upset? Can you guys hear me? Oh my god, the Japanese spirits just kicked me out of the live. So what was that? I just got kicked out of the live. Can you hear me? Let me know that you can hear me okay. Hey Danny, how you doing? Freezing. Okay, I think we've got some spirits in here. One sec. The Japanese spirits just kicked me out of the live. So, okay, welcoming in our spiritual support team in true benevolence with no conflicting agendas. Please, taking away anything that is not in true benevolence. Please take me away to a better space and not be messing with my technology. Oh, that was so weird. Like, I didn't touch anything and it just kicked me out of the live. My phone is not, it's not really hot at all. Okay. So that was a bit weird, freaky. Somebody's letting me know that they're, hey, Bruno Legal, how are you doing? Oh, Gushan is in Northern Ireland. What's it like over there? I love Northern Ireland, by the way. Absolutely love it. I just love everything when I visit Northern Ireland. I even considered moving there. Those ancient beads to keep vampires away. This is the Rudraksha. Yeah, blessed beads from India. So, well, you know, have to go in. Oh, that's okay, Bruno. Thanks for stopping by. Great to see you guys. So has anyone got a theme of what's going on in the world or something they'd like to talk about? If they've watched the podcast, these are the Rudraksha. Or mala. Some people have different kind of beads that are called mala beads. The other day too, you got kicked out of the live. I know, right? Is it spirits? Don't kick me out. Don't mess with the tech. I'll be really annoyed. It's Matt West. Okay. It's 4:20 p.m. in Australia. Peace and love. I tried watching the Aussie SSP video and fell asleep 3 times. Oh, so did you pass out 3 times or did you fall asleep 3 times? There's a difference. Okay, if you're passing out off the sound of my voice, then you're having an upgrade. Okay, or there's something that your alters don't want you to know. So, Aussie Jake, are you Australia SSP? Silkole, what was the thing about the guy being taken by a dolphin? Oh, yeah. You guys need to go check that out. Seabird. It kicked me out again, right? It literally kicked me out. So what is going on this morning? I'm gonna do the shamanic water, shall we? So I think I have a gremlin. There is a gremlin here. Oh dear me. So yeah, right? What the hell? Okay, I'm not happy. Don't make me. So I don't have any sound tools or anything in here right now, because I had my retreat yesterday, so I took everything out. But I do have my Orgone pyramid, my Shungite silver violet flame amethyst pyramid. So smoke purification. I'm thinking like, what the hell? Got some amber. Okay, this is really bizarre. My phone's not plugged into anything or anything like that. My phone is just on the stand. I got a Kimber slice cross going. Oh, so okay, Chaz, round of applause. Okay, Chaz. Right. Okay, get them gremlins. Okay, so can we have some protections, please? Calling in protection 360 degrees. Calling in the violet flame. Calling in the crystal light angels. Violet flame ultra angels now. What is going on? Calling in Excalibur. So yesterday I was working with swords on my retreat. I was working with Excalibur energy. Excalibur. So So yeah, so I had ladies come once a month and we do like a healing and an activation. So I was working with Excalibur Energies. There's an event tomorrow night near you. Oh, we got to go and get samples. Oh, aliens for real. Yes. Kenny Williams from Brooklyn. We do believe they are real, especially the ones living in Brooklyn. So thank you for joining us. This is the Mystical Wellness Live. We talk about all things alien, ET, contact, disclosure, secret space programs, super soldier programs. We talk about a bit of anything and everything on this early AM live. Please be respectful and let us know where in the world you are. Then you may get a chance of staying, because I've got ruthless mods at this time of the morning. So Curious Cole, good morning. Pigeons. Okay, there's a lot of, wasn't it funny when we've got little jokes and we take them onto the other podcast and people don't know what we're talking about and it's like ha ha ha. So baby pigeons. Time travel programs. We talk about stargates and time travel. We talk about Mini Jim is a booty warrior. So best wishes. I had an ex that used to talk like this. Don't underestimate how badly these conversations can drain somebody. Okay. Do put your protections in place. Call in the crystals. Stamp down your sovereignty. Okay. If this is not your cup of tea, then please carry on by. You do not need to stay here if you're feeling drained. That is not what we do here. We do high vibe lives. Yeah. So my voice is activating. You should feel activated. You should feel empowered. Kenny Williams from Brooklyn, British? Yes, I'm British. I'm in the United Kingdom, in the northwest of England. I'm actually in the Liverpool City region. So welcome. It's 5:26 a.m. Thank you for joining me. Crystals and healing bullshit. Yes, that's exactly what we do here. We talk about crystals and bullshit. We do. I am a crystal therapist. I am actually a violet flame priestess. I'm a druid. I recently got my druid certification. What are crystals? Crystals are actually called the stone people. The only thing I have with me right now is some, what do I have with me? Oh, I know what I've got with me. Crystals, the stone people. Okay. Crystals are stable vibrations. Stable vibrations. Cool sword, ma'am. Yeah, cool sword. Excalibur. So I've got the Japanese cards, and once everything settles down, we can do the Japanese cards. John, hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you. It's John Boy, the Opal King. Oh, the Opal King. Tell us why. Where are you, John? Do you have opals? When you held the sword, you looked like a Viking. Yes, I do have Viking heritage. This area where we are, I'm in the northwest of England, in the Liverpool City region. Where I am, there is Viking lineages, heritage. We've got areas that have Viking names here. So no, not at all, Kenny. Not at all. I am open to all things. Yeah, we are one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Oh, you're in Cuba, PD? Oh, wow, that's so cool. And Computer Fizz is in Manchester. When I think of druids, it takes me back to the trees, the air, land, and sea is the druids. The Awen. I'm an Awenith, an inspirational druid in my community. Why at 5:30? The reason why at 5:30 is because it's 1:30 Eastern and 30 minutes past midnight Central, and then like 11:30 Mountain. Or is that the same as Central? What's Pacific? Is it 10:30 Pacific right now? I don't know. Computer is in Denmark. Awesome. You got Rose Quartz Dragon Skull. Oh my god, Cole. I love dragon skulls. Hey from Scotland, Jack Thomas Henry. Good morning. And I disguise druids or despise druids. I don't know, dude. I feel the same. Always felt like it connected to everybody. Yes. Are you in Barnsley? Oh, nice. So we've got the BASES conference coming up soon. We've got the BASES 2026 International Disclosure Conference coming up June over the solstice weekend. I'm on Team BASES. I may even do a talk this year. Andrew L. Wolgan, hi. Not nice yet, Bonds. I know, dude. Hey, well, at Liverpool City region, yeah, I'll swap you. Yeah, it's not that great here either. Jason, and he's doing his weed photos. Good morning, everybody. You're undercover. Ah, yes, yes. We love all things surveillance here. Right. You're in Boston. That's so cool. Yeah. Well, last time they did live stream on Facebook with no warning whatsoever, it started to live stream. It was like a secret because they weren't sure if it was going to work or not. So I'm hoping Miles will live stream the event this time. So I ended up having to monitor the live stream because I thought, geez, somebody needs to, right? So I was monitoring the live stream of the last one. What is the conference about? It's an international disclosure conference. So there's people coming from Europe, coming from Mexico, coming from America. My talk is going to be about my personal journey in the Secret Space program and how it's linked into the Commonwealth countries, and how there's like a much bigger super soldier program on this planet than most people realize. So when we talk about cross-faction rotation, it's because it's a massive, massive project. What's your goal of this channel? We are literally here just to support people, help them awaken, help them understand who they are. So this is a debrief channel. So the information that we share here is activating for people. And over 18s only on this channel, please let us know where in the world you are, or you will not get to stay. Yeah, if you're commenting in the chat, you need to put in your location and your time. Okay, otherwise the mods will just kick you out straight away. So we're really active because it's Saturday. No goals. Yeah, so we're literally go with the flow kind of channel over here. We really have no idea what direction we're going to go in. Sometimes we are just following our community disclosure movement. So these early AM lives, you can put in a topic for discussion, and if it's interesting, then we will give it a go, and we'll all input together. So this is a debrief channel, Mystical Wellness and Support, Galactic Support series we have over here. I will be live at 7 p.m. Eastern with another Q&A. It is going to be new skin, and there may be a special guest joining us as well. So bear that in mind. And then Monday, I've got the Wizard Witkiss doing his very first podcast live show. Tuesday, I'm going to be on Rob's Typical Skeptic podcast, and then do my monthly update of what's going on with me and my discoveries. Wednesday, I've got 2 shows on Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm looking for a guest for Thursday. Friday, I'm going to Wales for the weekend, so I'll be doing impromptu lives. Extra spicy at the moment. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the chat today. Okay, has anybody got a good topic? A good topic at 5:32 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. Gives a good topic. So, cleansing the live, the clear quartz crystal skull. Shum, shum, shum. So, Donald Kirk. I have no idea who that is. Do you know about the non-human recovery program around the world? As in non-human intelligence, or as in ETs, or I'm not too familiar, but I've got a guest on later that you'll be able to ask these questions to when we do our live Q&A. I've got Nuskin, SSP coming on. So Nuskin is a Canadian super soldier, but he knows a lot. He's got a lot of active recall, perspectives on and off planet, and stuff he's talking about on his Facebook right now. He's calling out everything out really aggressively as well. So yeah, so now I have a limited point of view on certain things because I try and stay as neutral as I possibly can. I'm trying to write my own book and stuff at the moment, so there's only certain things in my awareness, which is why I have guests coming on. I am a host, so we get people coming on who know more about these specific things. But if anyone's got information about this non-human recovery program, can you pop it in the chat, please? Charlie Kirk, that's old news, guys. Old news. He's obviously still alive and off planet. Oh, UAPs. Yes, I saw that just before. Ben Emlyn Jones, Ben the reporter, he put that it's alien.gov and aliens.gov have been registered, but there's nothing on these websites right now. So that's so cool, Jason. I was almost going to screenshot that and send that over, but of course you've already seen it. So the government is getting ready to create websites about aliens disclosure. How cool is that? Also helps trigger each other's memories. Yeah. More info on crash recoveries. So Jason, Missing Time 420, is an expert in movies and ETs and so many things. On the burnt sausage Donaldson Trump. That's so funny. Oh, Curious Cole is saying, well, what's human after all? You know, there's so many clones on this planet. I am a clone expert. Well, we're all experts, aren't we? And as one of my ex-colleagues used to say, propaganda. There's a lot of propaganda. Captain Kirk. Oh, right. It's apparently the name of his in the programs. Oh, that's so disgusting. So Nathan Fox is a super soldier in the chat, so you can ask him anything as well. Nathan's going to be doing a show soon. Aren't you, Nathan? We need to get you on. Maybe a live Q&A. So I'm doing a live Q&A series so that we can just cover as many topics as possible, and the audience can just randomly throw questions in at the guest. We can have some fun while we're doing it. Yeah, we don't really do politics, guys. It's not in my awareness at all. So things in my awareness are super soldiers, ancient technology on the planet, stargates, clones. They're the kind of things I deal with. The violet flame, mystical wellness, healing, crystals. I deal with things like that personally. Dr. Piggy. Yeah, so we do high vibe lives where we can. So we might talk about things that are really low vibe, but we try and bring it up in people's awareness. Yeah. Blaine Rush, before I say how old I am, you need to tell us where in the world you are, what time it is, and how old you are. This channel is for over 18s only, and a real man or woman would not go asking somebody how old they are. So please be a grown-up. Yeah. I'm a lot older than you guys think. Literally. Yeah. This channel is for grown-ups. Love it. Yes, you can get a card. Okay, we're warming up. The voice is warming up. Early morning. Cole, are you happy? You guessed 44. Maybe Blaine can stay around for a little bit. No, you're not. You're too low. Ah. Is everybody happy with the yokai, with the Japanese spirits? Yeah, because these Slappy Bigelow. Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Okay. It's free sponge bath day. That's the best one. That is the best one. Yeah. I'm over 44. Keep it general, people. Okay, so we have got the Japanese yokai. This is no slappy. This is not for the faint of hearted. We're dealing with Japanese spirits, kami, monsters, flying paper in the wind that's enchanted umbrellas, parasols, and rear ends that have big eyes on them and stuff like that. So we're working with the yokai on my very bad Japanese. Oh, James has ordered the deck. Nice. So we're starting with Curious Cole, I think. Yep, Curious Cole is first. So we welcome in the yokai. We welcome them with lots of love and reverence. Okay. Sponge bath day. Okay. So we've got Cole and then we've got Nathan Fox. Please remind me. Butties. The butties. That's really funny. This card is for Curious Cole. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? Thank you. There's a few that are saying, pick me, pick me. I will be reading from the book on this deck because there's Japanese proverbs and there's 60 cards. This is a brand new deck. We've only been working with it less than a week. So I'm not familiar with the deck and it surprises me every time. Omibozu, sea monks, mystery, reverence. I just said the word reverence. I just said it. And it's not a word that I generally use. The unknown. Here we go. Here we go. This is for Curious Cole. And I'm going to read from the book because this is a very complex deck. But it is very supportive. So please bear with me. So the Japanese Zen phrase is shinpi. Shinpi. Sacred mystery or hidden truth. Shinpi. Appearing without warning from the depths of the ocean, the looming dark shape of Umibozo rises to tower silently above the waves, with its inky black skin, smooth head, and two large eyes. Mysterious and powerful yokai watches those in boats and ships at sea. Shinpi combines the character god and sacred and secret and mysterious, evoking a profound mystery with spiritual or supernatural undertones. It suggests something to be appreciated and respected for its enigmatic nature, rather than fully understood. The Umibozo card invites you to sit with the unknown, trust in the unseen, and honor the sacredness of forces beyond your grasp. Not all questions require immediate answers. Reflection. What mysteries are you facing in your life right now? How can you approach them with a sense of curiosity? Curiosity, curious Cole? Oh, wonder and trust and not fear and resistance. Okay, I'm not, this deck is an amazing deck. Curious Cole, Shinpi. Yeah, the sacred mystery and hidden truth. So this is for Curious Cole. Oh, how many words in there were right on. So, Kami, Yokai, we respect you. Thank you for joining us. Okay, yeah, I like the Japanese stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, so the next one is for Nathan Fox. Nathan Waziewicz Fox. Yes, spot on, right? So, here we go for Nathan Fox. There's two trying to come out, but I'm just picking one right now, thank you. We're getting new cards today, guys. This is the Nurikabe, plaster on painted walls, rest, patience and breath. Nurikabe. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. If anybody's Japanese, please correct me. I do not speak Japanese. So there is a big phrase here, which means don't panic, take a break. So, awetanai, hitoyasumi. Okay, you're out strolling along when suddenly a solid yet invisible wall blocks your path. You try to go around it, but it keeps extending. There's no way over or under either. This is the mysterious Nurikabe. After some time, it will disappear and you'll be able to go on your way. Awetanai, hitoyasumi is a famous line from a popular Japanese cartoon, Ikkyu-san, about the Zen monk Ikkyu. This message is so important, it's repeated. Whether it's an unexpected obstacle forcing you to pause or you're feeling burnt out, this card message is to take a moment to breathe and rest so you can re-energize before moving forward again. Reflection. What are some ways you can recharge? Nature walks, unplugging and reading a good book, practicing yoga or meditation. So, Nathan Fox, awetanai, hitoyasumi. So breathe, stop, pause, breathe. It's for Nathan Fox. Don't panic, take a break. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try and catch up and see who was next, sorry. I think it's James is next. Let me just check that. Okay, I'm doing James next. If I've missed you, let me know. Sea Witch. You're the Sea Witch. Sea Witch is how you pronounce it. Sea Witch. Nuksu How. What does that mean? What are your thoughts about Kundalini chakra? I've never thought about a Kundalini chakra. I think of the Kundalini as being at the base of the root, and the sacral kind of area. So I do. I am a crystal therapist. I'm a Thai massage therapist as well. I do lots of different things. I'm a Reiki master teacher. So Kundalini chakra, I don't think if there's being one chakra for the Kundalini. It is basically that life force energy with the two snakes energies, the Ida and Pingala, that weave their way up your chakra column, activating everything. Okay. Okay, this next one is for James Whitkus, the Wizard Whitkus, who's going to be coming live on the channel tomorrow for his very first ever podcast. Well, he says that, but is it really? This is for James. My voice is warming up. Oh, we got a new one. I like this. Now, we have just been talking about the root chakra, which is basically where we hold fear in the body, okay? And because of that, we've got the Ushioni, ox demons, danger, unpredictability, and fear. So we've just been talking about what you call the Kundalini chakra, okay? Yeah, your Kundalini is wide open, like through the body, okay? So the Ushioni, ox demons, are dealing in those lower chakras. So let's see what message they have for us today. Ushioni. So the message, the Japanese proverb, oh, I like this actually. Isun saki wa yani, 1 inch ahead, darkness. Okay. Near lakes, rivers, and swamps, the Ushioni hide, waiting. These brutal yokai have an ox's head, giant spider body, horns and fangs. They are so dangerous that if one just licks your shadow, you could die. Wow. Worse, they are utterly silent when they sneak up on you. The saying 1 inch ahead, darkness, isun saki wa yami, reminds you of life's uncertainty. You have no idea what lies in your future, not even 1 inch ahead. Like the Ushioni lurking nearby, the future is unpredictable. The prospect can be unsettling, but it's also where new possibilities reside. Stay mindful and mentally rehearse potential problems to fortify your resilience. While uncertainty is inevitable, careful steps and preparation can help you navigate the unknown. Reflection. How can you prepare for the unpredictable future while acknowledging the fear it evokes? Okay, that's for James. I feel like someone's trying to tug at my throat. So, interesting. This is for James from the Japanese Kami. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. Did anybody else want a card? Please pop another message in and let me know. So we're working with the yokai, the Japanese spirits, the gods, the monsters, and very unusual enchanted things to bring in some beautiful wisdom. Even what you think you're capable of at the fringes, if your thinking is nowhere near what you're actually capable of. Wow. Which kami should I try connecting with? Okay, Jason. Which kami would like to connect with you? Which kami would like to connect with Jason? 420. Got one. Interesting. Not seen this one for a while. Naomi, hi. So, Kopoku, under the Butterbur people, kindness, selflessness, and harmony. So, Jason, you're getting harmony because you've been a little bit out of balance lately. You've been getting irate at things. Like, everything's really getting annoying you a lot lately. You're kind of at the end of your tether. Which is not like you, because you're a pretty chill guy. Kopoku, under the Butterbur people, the phrase is Ichinichi Ichizen, 1 good deed a day, okay? So living beneath the cover of broad Butterbur leaves, the Kopoku were tiny, shy people known for delivering gifts to the Ainu people of Hokkaido under the cover of night. These quiet acts of generosity created a strong bond between the two races that lasted until a young Ainu man betrayed their trust and the Kopoku vanished forever. This 4 kanji idiom literally means 1 day, 1 good. It reminds you that even a single act of thoughtfulness performed consistently can have a positive impact on yourself and the world around you. Genuine kindness asks for nothing in return, yet it ripples outward, creating positive energy. These good deeds don't have to be expensive or time-consuming either. A smile, an encouraging word, a simple act of service will do. So the reflection is, what nice thing can you do today with no expectation of something in return? So ichi nichi, ichi zen, one good deed a day. So this was for Jason, but these are words to live by. Awesome. So it's a good TV show called Shrinking. Not seen that. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, PayPal. Thank you. I hope that's for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Danny, did you want a card? Did you pop a message in for a card? So I don't have Apple TV. I've got Netflix right now. So the John Whitberg, I say that because that's what his channel's called, at the John Whitberg. Do you hear the people saying he's doing a movie review series right now? So for the low price of $10, you can suggest a movie and he will do his best to review that movie for you. The movie must be related to disclosure in some way, or sci-fi or future tech or something like that. If it's something that's Disney, he can't review it. If it's something that is just like a random documentary, he's not going to review it. It needs to be related to the disclosure community for him to review it, okay? But do send in those $10 to paypal.me/John at paypal.me/John Whitberg, I think it is. So do check out the show I did with John Whitberg, the live Q&A, which is dead good. And hopefully he's going to come on and do more with us. And there may be some impromptu drop-ins on the Q&A series with John Whitberg coming on. I have 5 clones, so I just download the days through the Tritium device. Oh, interesting. Javid, good morning. How are you? So yeah, this live is for over 18s only. To stay in the chat, you need to let us know where in the world you are, what time it is. And please keep your questions general, not too specific, because it's 5:52 a.m. guys. Come on, give me a break. And yeah, so you are most welcome to the Mystical Wellness channel, where we talk about all things galactic disclosure and support and super soldiers, time travel, stargates, clones, you know, secret space, covert military abductions and whatnot. So you are welcome. Has everybody watched the Disclosure Day trailers? Has everybody watched that? Has everybody seen the trailers for the Hail Mary project movie that's coming out? Ryan Gosling. Don't come in here with a wrecking ball. Oh, did you see Paul Willard's message in the chat last night? Like I was saying, he's saying, can the guest ask this, that, and the other? And as I was typing, Willard, they're not taking personal questions. Matthew just put, oh my God, Willard. Not now. So that was really funny. And then he put, well, you know, you said not to trigger you, but I share something that's not triggering and you get triggered anyway. This is because he sent me some private messages and I said, look, can you just stop because you're going to trigger me? And he said, well, it's not triggering for you. Everybody's at different, like, come on, if you guys really knew the stuff that some of us are going through, you know, when we go into meditation and we're getting attacked, or I'm trying to integrate altars that have been drowned and all this weird shit that's going on. If you truly knew what was going through somebody's head when they're going through a dark night of the soul, what's running through their body, you would not be sharing that stuff in a live chat, right? Talking about his experiences that he's so disassociated from that he can't tell what's positive or negative now. Oh, Danny saw the trailer. Awesome. So, Danny, would you like a card? Let me know. Would anybody like a card? We're working with the Japanese yokai, Japanese folklore, and they're really supportive. They're slightly disturbing, but they're very supportive. And we hope every day that somebody will be in such good fortune that they get the smelly, fleshy blob monster. You should be so lucky. You really should. Okay, so I hope everyone is okay. So Danny would like a card. Perfect. So this is the yokai, Japanese folklore. Yeah, I'm going to go to the cinema. I'm going to go to the cinema at some point. I've not been for a while. I would like to go see something. Here we've got a cinema that's called The View, V-U-E. And they're quite affordable, actually. The Odeon out here, oh my god, you have to drop so much money at the Odeon, it's ridiculous. This is for Danny Hawk, thank you. It's a new card. We have not seen this card before. It is Konaki GG, I think it says. Old men who cry like children. Oh, burden, deception, and attachment. Old men on your back that cry like children. Oh my gosh. Oh my. That is disturbing. Please bear with me. Bear with me. It'll be worth it. That's what Helena said. It'll all be worth it. Just hang in there. Konaki Gigi, old men who cry like children. And the phrase is earthly desires, Bono, B-O-N-N-O. Bono means earthly desires. A child's heartbreaking cry echoes through the valley, but as the unsuspecting victim lifts the baby in an attempt to help, the baby transforms into an old man. Oh my gosh. Konaki Gigi, who grows heavier and heavier, eventually crushing the rescuer under his weight. The word Bono is an ancient Buddhist term that refers to the myriad of earthly attachments and desires that cloud their mind and lead to suffering. Mental states such as greed, anger, ignorance, pride, jealousy, worry, and fear weigh you down, binding you to a cycle of frustration and unease. Unease. We never say unease, do we? By observing your thoughts and emotions, and understanding their origins and using techniques like study, mindfulness, and meditation to release them, you can lead a much more peaceful and productive life. So the reflection here is, what desires and uncontrolled emotions are weighing you down, and how can you actively weaken their grip so they don't turn into a baby old man monster on your back? What the actual fudge? So Bono, earthly desires, Bono. Yeah? Okay, so that's a really interesting card. Observing your thoughts and emotions, understanding their origins, and using calming mindfulness techniques to release them. That is your mission this weekend, Danny. I hope it's good, because we don't want to pick up that baby and it turn into a crying old man on your back. So my head is like, you know what, I'm just going to go and get something to cleanse the air in here. One sec, bear with me. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do my aura spray. Oh, I have to be mindful because I live upstairs and there's a lady that lives downstairs. So if I was thinking, should I get my bowl? And I thought, no, it's 6 a.m. Don't think my neighbour would appreciate it. Okay, peach ice cream. I don't think I've ever had a good peach ice cream. I think there's one that has like chunks in it or something. I may go and buy a cheesecake today. It just makes me think about that show last night with the two wizards and how frustrating that was that I did not get my reading for the first time ever. I think they were going deliberately slow last night, so there's like a queue of like 17 people for the next show. Like, come on. Oh, Jason was fuming. Okay, how is everybody? It's 6 a.m. here in the UK. I feel like time stopped because it keeps saying 5:59. It's not going anywhere. The sky is kind of, it's blue, but it's very pale indeed. So he was having computer problems too. Yeah, there was a bit of messing around, wasn't there? Okay. Yeah. So, but you know what? I kept thinking because whenever the wizard Phil Barrow does me a reading, it's always about romance. It's always about romance, and I'm just whatever, Phil Barrow. You know what I mean? Like, stop pulling the freaking romance cards. So we slept till 7 p.m. yesterday. Needed the catch up on sleep. Yeah. Honestly, that show with the guys talking about James Rink, I found that hard to watch, you know, and not because it was James Rink's passed away. It's just there was some kind of distortion, and I couldn't make out what it was. And I was talking to a friend about it. And I appreciate that they're trying to keep his legacy alive, but it's something's just not quite right there for me. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, won't we? I'm going to be working on the BASES conference this week, BASES 2026, International Disclosure Conference. We've got some confirmed speakers. I've not had the email yet about who's definitely coming. But Laura Eisenhower is on the list. Dr. Amir is on the list. Marie Wheatley's on the list. Miles keeps saying that Drago's coming, and I'm not too sure if that's true. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll be the last one to know. Well, considering I have to do the promos and everything, I have to make the poster and do the program. I should know if he's coming or not. Yeah, I felt the same about the Rink show. Something didn't feel quite right about those particular people or about their message. I wasn't sure, but the way Karen was putting her messages in the chat, and I feel like Karen wasn't being heard or acknowledged, and they were contradicting some things that she said, and she's a literal medical practitioner who was there like trying to help him and heal him, and she's like, you know, it just didn't make any sense when they're saying, oh, he wasn't in any pain. We don't want people saying he was in pain, and she's in the chat saying he was in pain. I spent time with him and he was in pain, and of course he's going to be. Yeah, so we've all got mixed feelings about that one, but each to their own. Letting ego and ambition take over kind of feeling. Yeah, so it's kind of like, so they're changing from being the Super Soldier Talk channel, which is just like experiences, survivors that's sharing their stories, and they're turning it more into a mystical wellness and debrief channel. Really so really so they're just going to like take my channel and do it bigger and better, are they? I call it Super Soldier Talks too. So that's just you know, it sounded familiar that they're going to talk about all different types of healing, and they're going to talk, you know, bring on new people who are debriefing into the process, and new super soldiers who are waking up. That's kind of what we do here, isn't it, guys? So I was sitting there thinking, I didn't think about it until I was talking it through with a friend, trying to describe what they've been saying, and I thought, actually, that's my channel. They're copying my channel in a way without realizing it, obviously, because I've got a tiny little channel. But they're going to basically take the concepts that I do and make it bigger. So they're not honoring his true legacy of 15 years of work with survivors. They're trying to expand it out to bring in more healing and things. I don't know. Wu's got something to share that really bothers him. Oh dear. So all has contrast. Yeah, 23 story they told didn't happen the way they said either. Okay. So yeah, you know, maybe it's going to be great. Maybe they are not agency taking over that legacy. Maybe they really are genuine. Whenever people get really sick or pass away, just think it's an injustice to the person who's sick as opposed to automatically say they were targeted or attacked by the government black projects. Yeah, I guess so. But when they listed out all the people that have been trying to heal him, something felt a bit weird there. And then, did they include the clan mother? Did they include her in the list? I don't know. But she was saying that he'd been using some kind of wand that was actively targeting him. And I know, hi Isabella, please let us know where in the world you are. The one and only 420 the legend, yes. Jason holds the line here and does all the hard work for the 420, because I can't do that stuff, guys. I'm into sound and crystals. R.I.P. Chuck Norris, indeed. Oh, your handle is literally RIP Chuck Norris. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Do you remember from last week, Isabella? Perhaps, yes. I don't remember where you are. My awareness is very small right now because I'm working on a book. So I'm trying to access my memories from the last 25 years. Did you hear about Afro Man trial? No, has anybody heard about that? I rely on you guys to know what's going on outside of my awareness. So Jason's my movie guy, my UFO guy. Did you catch her smoking a bong? So, interesting. So yeah, so let us know what's going on there. Welcome everybody. This is the Mystical Wellness channel. It's 6:05 a.m. This is the early a.m. live, talking about all things random disclosure. Yes to Afro Man. Okay. We're working with the Japanese yokai. So if anybody would like a card from the Japanese spirits, monsters, gods. Okay, so Kola, can you do a clearing or cleanse for my little one? Past 3 nights she woke up screaming, taking me 10 minutes to call her down. Always 1:30 to 2 a.m. So yeah, how old is she? How old? It's just happened again. Okay. Yeah, I'll send some healing when we get off here. Oh, she's 2.5. So let's just see what she's tuning into. Cleverness. So yeah, her awareness is expanding in the night. Hey CD, thank you for joining us. Hey Spider Bite, getting all the Aussies on. Free speech lives. Yeah, but you've got to be over 18 on here, and don't ask me things like how old are you? And older than you all think. Okay, just tuning into still. Can we see what's going on around for the little one, please? Yeah, can you cleanse that room? Can you cleanse that space today? Open all windows and doors, you know, and really go in there with the incense or prayers or whatever. So she is having a growth spurt. So yeah, there's an element that she's just not feeling safe at the moment. Something unknown in her dreams. What is that? Okay, so this is the balance card. Okay, it's rebirth. So something's changing. So I'm going in that room and just thinking about the violet flame energy and seeing the violet flame as a beautiful ball of light that's coming down into the room. So sending in a ball of violet flame into Silcola's little one's bedroom. So when the violet flame starts to come down into the room and it lines the floors, the walls, the ceiling, all around, cleansing and clearing that space, the highest good, harm to none, releasing any unwanted energies, thought forms or emotions from that space. So cleansing and clearing the space, yeah? Yeah, fill her room with sun. Yeah, bring in the sun, open the doors and windows, refresh the energy in there. In olden times, witches' brooms, I've got a big one in the corner here. Witches' brooms would have been used in the air. That's what brooms were used for. They were used to cleanse the air in the room. So do something in there that's going to shift the energy out the rooms. When you open the doors and windows, salt cure feng shui. No, I haven't heard of that. Tell us more about that. So you could put crystals in her room if you haven't already. Put some clear quartz in the corners. Connect them with your intention to create a capsule. I don't usually use that word, capsule. That's interesting. Talking very clear now, full sentences. Nice. Yeah, so there's definitely something going on. She's having a bit of an upgrade, but it's water energies that are coming in, so it's emotional. So there's sweep the dust fairies from under the bed. Ah, nice. It says so. The fairy deck should be coming Wednesday or Thursday, so then I'll be able to do fairy readings. Laughter is saying fill the room with laughter, which is like one of the highest vibrations we have now, is to use laughter. That's why you see me laughing a lot. You just open the windows as well. So yeah, cleansing and clearing. Brooms also used as a mode of transportation, perhaps. I've got a really big besom in the corner of the room there, which cleanses the space for me. It holds the space, my besom, which is made for me by the Wiccan lady from Leeds. She makes these beautiful handmade besoms. Not bosoms, besoms. Mike Curley said hi. So if you are real people and not weird bots, then please put in the wherever you are. Hey, Mike. And let us know where in the world you are, what time it is there. It's 6:11 a.m. here in the United Kingdom, in the northwest of England, in the Liverpool City region. So can I just have a collective energy card, please? What's the collective going through? The collective is having a deep issue and a deep tissue cleanse right now. That's what's going on. So there's a lot dredging up. So your little one, she's probably tuning into the energies around her. Yeah, real 111. So rock salt and water in a glass jar with coins in it absorbs negative. I've not heard that. A bit of nurturing for everybody is required. So the winter ice energy is coming out. So making sure that you have everything that you need. Yeah, thinking about your most basic needs. Do you feel safe? If you do not feel safe, if you're bumping into things, if you're anxious, if your emotions are really tested and strained, you are not grounded, please get grounded. Get outside. You know, with your intention, send roots into the earth. Go and talk to a tree. Bring in the protection. I see this as my anchor going into the earth, and the circle is a bubble of protection. So these are symbols from the violet flame Reiki, which is goddess Guan Yin energies. She's bringing in spiritual healing as I say that. So this is the goddess Guan Yin, bringing in spiritual healing for all. So you just need to be open to receiving. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's hot outside. It's not that hot here. We've got divine 3 energies coming in. So, Jordan Ajay, you are welcome as long as you let us know where in the world you are. If you can't do that, you don't get to stay in the chat, I'm afraid. So, if you are new here, I am Anchorhaven. We talk all things mystical wellness, all things disclosure, all things secret space program, super soldier programs, weird stuff here. Okay, anyone got a topic of discussion? There's a thyroid cleanse. We can do the thyroid thump. So the thymus. So we're going to give it a big thump. Activate the nervous system. Ooh, get that vestigial organ working. Lemon Pilgrim. There are 3 kinds of people in this world. I got it. I think I got it. Oh my god, that's so funny. I really like that. I want to try and take a screenshot. I don't know if I can. Yes. I'm gonna cut it short. Can I do that? So that's really funny. I don't have a regular sense of humor. Balance is coming back out. I don't have a normal sense of humor. I'm a very literal. I really am. So yeah, that was funny, right? Hey, Thomas Jenkins, how are you? Good to see you. Let us know where in the world you are. And Will is here. Hi, good morning. It's 6:14 a.m. Lemon, that was really funny. Dad jokes. That's about my level of humor, is dad jokes. Yeah. I'm very sarcastic in my own personal humor, but when people say things to me, my mind's like, what? But I got that one. That was super cool. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, anybody got any funny jokes to share? Please pop them in the chat. Be respectful and let us know what's going on. So, return to youthful health. Just up for work, just found us. Yeah, I come on most days around this time. I've been on for an hour. So I do, because I work on Eastern time. So in Eastern right now, it's like 1:15 a.m. You know, Central's midnight. So we come on most days at this time. I can't promise every day, but yeah, that deep tissue keeps coming back out. Some really deep, long or fat. Steve Thomas, what are you talking about? Steve Thomas, you didn't make it past the mods, mate. Oh dear. Oh dear. We are in trouble. So, Bonnie, Scotland. Yeah, I'm really bad at accents these days. I don't know why. I've just kind of perfected this accent. And, I dunno. So I apologise to all the Scots out there. That's for me, the health card. Okay, me, myself, and I. Oh, what a great handle. Earth energy, guys. Get grounded, get outdoors, drink some water, eat something, work with your crystals, work with dark crystals, browns, blacks, reds, yeah? For grounding. How many eggs does a Frenchman have for breakfast? Just one, because unearth is unearth. Okay, I got that.